Good morning, everybody. Blaine Austin here at Sewing Machines Plus. Hey, and welcome to our Thursday show. Man, we're glad you're here. And hey, we got a good show lined up for you again today, and some great specials. We got Kyle is in the house this morning. I don't think Kyle has a microphone, but he's here. Everybody say hello to Kyle and Big Daddy Kyle. And then we have Roger. Roger's over at the San Marcos store this morning, and he's going to be doing the filming over there with Deborah. Deb Donovan's going to be in the house this morning doing some education with us. And we actually have our special guest here again today. We have Machaela Corrozzo, and she's our Disney star. If y'all saw, we're here last week. She was here and helped us draw the name, and Machaela is going to do some embroidery in this morning, Kyle, and on that NQ1700, and Deb's been teaching her how to embroidery. She wanted to learn, and so I think they're going to do some Disney designs. But last week, y'all missed the show. She came on board. She has been, was in a show called Lab Rats. She was iCarly. She's done a lot of commercials. She was in a show with Betty White. So we got to show a lot of pictures and stuff last week of some things she did. So she's here this morning. We're happy about that. So how are y'all doing out there this morning? I'd like to chime in and let me know. Hey, if this is the first time you've ever seen our show, give us a 1 in the chat right now and let us know this is your first show you've ever seen with Sewing Machines Plus. And because our SMP Nation out there is going to make you feel welcome, we have a lot of regular people watching every Thursday. And so they're going to make you feel welcome. And again, we do these shows, excuse me, every Thursday. And then we do some shows through every quarter that we do that are these big shows. And we just got finished with the big show in March called Quilt Fest. It lasted 5 days long. We streamed 7.5 hours a day. We had 42 presenters on the show and a lot of educational classes. And then coming up next is going to be June 13th through the 17th, and it is going to be Hoop Fest, Kyle. And Hoop Fest is all about embroidery. So if you've been wanting to learn things about embroidery, you don't want to miss that. That'll be June 13th through the 17th. We're going to be streaming live all day long for 5 days. And we've got some great presenters going to be on the show. Excuse me. We've got an hour a day, 2 30-minute educational classes each day that'll be on some sort of topic on embroidery, so you don't want to miss those. Plus, we're going to have the manufacturers are going to be, sending us educators to demonstrate some of the products that we're going to be having on special. And so you'll get to see all kinds of different techniques and tips and things, and with a lot of brands of embroidery machines, so you don't want to miss it. It'll be a lot of fun, and we have been working really hard behind the scenes for a while now, and to try to make that happen. And Kyle, is the website launched yet on it?
You can start entering the contest probably early next week.
Okay, so
we're going to launch the entry for the contest. Should be just a couple more days.
So I don't know if y'all heard Kyle. He doesn't have his microphone this morning, but how it works, we're going to have an embroidery contest. And basically you can submit your embroidery, either, your project in to get judged. And basically it's the People's Choice Award. We let everybody vote. So right now we're letting people submit. So we have 2 categories. One is garment, any kind of garment. And then we have a category for everything else. So like if it was something you did like a wall hanging or something you did, it was embroidery, any kind of decor in your house or something you did, that would fit into that other category. So you have a garment category and then everything else. So if y'all been out there, you got a cool embroidery design, something you've done, enter it in the contest. So we're going to have, you're going to be able to start entering your designs in next week or your projects next week. And then we'll do that. I think we're going to give everybody about a month, right, Kyle, to enter.
Yep.
And then we'll open it up for voting, and then you'll be able to go in and vote.
Yep.
So, and we're going to give prizes for the both categories. We're going to give prizes, a prize package away with you. And then also we're going to give a $25,000 Dream Studio away. So it'll be an embroidery studio for you. So you don't want to miss that. That's going to be pretty cool as well. and we'll have all the details. So, but the product page is launched, right? They can go see it now.
Yeah, you can go to the Quilt Fest website.
So Kyle put that link up there for y'all. You can go. It's the Hoop Fest. It's on our website. You can probably just go up in the search bar and type in Hoop Fest, and it'll probably take you right to the product page, and you can start going and seeing some of the things they've already got up there. But they've got the rules, I think, already for the submitting your projects and things. And then what we'll do is after we get the agenda or the schedule set up, we'll have that on there every day too, so you can see exactly what's going to happen each day of Hoop Fest. So it'll be a lot of fun. And then what else is going on, Kyle? You and I are going to Vegas.
So we got a special shout out to Paula Becker. It's her birthday today.
So Paula Becker, it's our birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Paula. And where's Paula live?
I'm not sure.
Where are you living at, Paula? Let us know.
Name, but I don't know where she's at.
All right. Yeah, Kyle and I are going to Vegas.
Yep.
When are we going to Vegas next week?
The 19th.
19th.
Yeah.
So Kyle and I are going to Vegas, and we're going to be going to a convention.
We're gambling. Oh, it's for work?
It's for work, buddy.
Oh.
It's a work trip. So, but we're going over there to, it's a convention they do every year. It's all the sewing dealers in the nation and all the vacuum dealers in the nation come into this, and all the manufacturers are there and show new products and a lot of different things. So we're going to go over there, and we got a lot of meetings set up. And the number one thing I'm going to be talking about is getting some special pricing for y'all. So we can pass those savings right on to y'all. And so that's one of the things that I'll be doing all week over there. And so anyway, that's coming up. And then what else is coming up, Kyle? ScanNCut University. We got that. The website is up yet?
Yes. Yeah, you can go.
So the website is up for ScanNCut University, guys. We're going to have that in October. You don't want to miss that. If you own a ScanNCut, you can sign up. If you don't own a ScanNCut, we also got a package price for you that you can get a ScanNCut along with the class and take that. And guys, we have 3 of the best ScanNCut educators in the world that are going to be teaching that class. It's a 3-day class. We have Julie Fayfan Balzer is going to be there. We have Cindy Hogan, and then we have Heather Banks. All 3 are brother ambassadors and educators, and you do not want to miss this if you've ever want to learn about ScanNCut. And the great thing we're going to do about this is we're going to teach you how to use ScanNCut for just crafts, doing paper stuff and all kinds of crafts and how you can do different things. Then we're going to teach you how to do appliques and use it for embroidery type applications. And then finally, we're going to teach you how to use it for cutting fabric and using it for quilting. So we're going to try to give every aspect of it. Julie's going to dive right into all the crafting things that you can do with it. She is unbelievably talented when it comes to that and does all kinds of really different designs. But you're going to make projects every single day. So if you sign up, we'll ship the projects to you ahead of time. So you'll do it right from your house. It's going to be a virtual event. So anywhere in the nation, you can tune in and take the class, and you'll be able to follow along and make your project with them. And it's going to be pretty cool. So projects loaded up with projects each day. So y'all, if y'all are interested in that, make sure you go up to in our search bar on the website and just put ScanNCut University, and it'll take you to that product page. Or you can just go up to the events tab at the very top of the page, click on that. It'll take you to all the events, and you'll see a big square that says, the university, ScanNCut University. You can click there and go and get all the product information you need, and you can sign up right from that page. So now I think that's about it for right now, ain't it, Kyle? We got a few things brewing in the bag, but that's kind of the most pressing things that are happening right now. Again, I got to say a big shout out, Kyle, to some of our viewers that are out watching today. I know that we have got Connie Peterson right here in San Diego is watching this morning. So good morning, Connie. We have Maria, I think it's Conde or Condal. I think it's Conde. She's in Suffolk, Virginia. We have Chris Morris in Idaho watching. We have the Diamond Boutique staff watching in New York this morning. Catherine Bonner is in Texas watching. We have Marty Swanson in Royalton, Ohio watching. Rhonda Engeroth in Iowa, and Shannon McCreary in Oregon watching. And then I saw a lot of our regular customers. I saw my buddy Carol Lombardi's watching this morning. She's on. So a lot of our regular customers are watching, and we always appreciate every one of you. Kyle, was with a lot of ones in the chat when I said anybody was brand new. Okay. So if you typed a 1, everybody, if you saw somebody type a 1, y'all make sure you say hello and make them feel welcome. We want y'all coming back and being part of our show each week. And guys, we give a ton of product away. So I got to tell you how you can win product. Okay. So it's all about participation. So if you make comments, ask questions, you are going to get entered into win things. And each week we do this. Now, here's the thing. If you're going to watch this later on, you're working right now while we're doing this live, and you have to watch the tape delay when we actually post the video. If you have to watch it, then you're saying, oh, I can't win. I never have a chance to win. Well, now you can, because what we do is we give a machine away from today, and we give a machine away next week. We'll announce the winner next week. But how it happens is, if you're watching it later on tonight, all you have to do is in the comments area on Facebook and YouTube under the video, you can make comments right there or ask questions, either one. That'll enter you and get you a chance to win. And if you are watching live right now, that'll also help you. So like if you want to go back tonight and just ask comments or make questions and things, you can put those in the comment section. That's going to help your chances to win. And we'll give away that machine next week. But we'll give a machine away today from last week's show. And then we got some other things we're going to give away to the live audience today. So that's how you can win. Also, how you can help you. If you go up there right now, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, go subscribe right now. Hit that thumbs up and that bell notification. And then if you're on Facebook, hey, like Facebook, like our page, share it, and that'll help you win as well. There's a lot of different ways. Kyle's got all these fancy algorithm things that help the computer pick, and so that'll help you. And y'all get to see it live. And when I say Kyle spin the wheel, you'll get to see it. So, all right, guys, we're ready to go this morning. We're going to talk all about the Brother NQ1700E embroidery machine, and this is an embroidery only. And if you've been part of our show before, we've always come up to is it better to have an embroidery only machine or a embroidery sewing machine? And it's always that choice. Well, when you say an embroidery only, we're taking it for granted right now that you already have a really nice sewing machine at home. So all you want to do is just add a really nice embroidery machine. Now, my wife, Michelle, I think it was last year in February, I bought her, she didn't have any kind of machine. So I bought her a Brother NQ1700D sewing machine, and it's a combo machine. So it has embroidery and sewing on it. The machine we're going to show you today is that exact same machine, but it's embroidery only. So you're going to get a 6x10 embroidery area. And that was important to me because I didn't want to have to, if I got her a little 4x4, I knew that she got into it, she would probably want a bigger embroidery area later on. So I thought, I'm just going to go ahead and buy one machine now that's going to last her for a long time. And so that was my choice. So again, if you've got a great sewing machine at home, this is going to be a fantastic embroidery machine to add to it. And guys, we've got a fantastic special on it today, and I'll talk to you about that a little later on. But hey, let's go right now to the San Marcos store, and we've got Deb Donovan over there. And we've got Machaela all ready to go. And Machaela is going to kind of do some things. They're going to talk a little bit about her experience, and Deb's going to teach y'all some things about this great, 1700E. So let's go to the San Marcos store. Welcome, ladies. How are y'all this morning?
Good, Blaine. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Machaela, glad you're back. Awesome. And I know you had fun last week, and you're ready to have some fun today, right?
Oh, yes. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. I can't wait to learn embroidery.
Well, I'm going to let y'all take it away. And Deb, tell us all about that. Machaela, chime in and tell us all about your experience as well. And I know you're brand new to this because you came to us and said, look, I want to learn how to sew and embroidery.
Exactly. I am brand new. My only experience really comes from my mom being a seamstress and working in costumes and film for theater and TV. And I learned how to hand sew. That's how I first learned how to sew. So very primitive. And now there's like all these new machines now. So I'm so excited to learn from Deb, and just there's so much I want to embroider.
And there is. When I started here 10 years ago, I didn't know how to embroider either. And now I love everything that I embroider. I embroider stuff for me, for my house, for gifts. I don't do a lot of wearables, although I've got a jean jacket that I'm dying to do. But it makes me happy to use the stuff that I've made and to give the stuff, things that I've made to everybody.
That's
So
awesome. Yeah, I really want to make some gifts for my friends and embroider everything in my house, like I said last time, which my husband's not going to be happy about, but I still want to do it.
you can put anything you want on a kitchen towel because it gets used and washed and put out again.
Yeah, I'll have to do Star Wars. He likes Star Wars.
Well, if you go prelude, but brother, this machine doesn't have Disney built into it, but iBroidery.com will let you download any kind of Disney, Brother, Pixar, Marvel designs. So there are Star Wars designs that you can download off of iBroidery.com and put on any brother machine that's out there. So you can get licensed Star Wars designs to put on his towels and whatever you like, Minnie Mouse or whatever, to put on your towels.
There we go. His and hers towels.
That's
Perfect.
what we have in my house. I have fantastic monsters, Cthulhu's, and those kinds of things for my husband. And I've got other quirky little things on the towels that I make for me. And we just use them all equally at our house.
There we go.
And we really use them too. We do. I've got right out of my laundry basket right here is a tea towel that I made I actually gave these as gifts to my entire in-laws last year. No, 2 years ago. It was pre-pandemic that I did it.
Okay.
And we use this towel all the time. If I unfold it, you'll see that it's not very well ironed and it's got spaghetti stains on the back of it. But I use everything that I embroider because it makes me happy to use it. So once you embroider them, you still don't have to worry. You don't have to put it up on the window or on the wall and not be able to use it. I put it through the washer. I put it through the dryer.
Oh, so it's really durable.
Mhm.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, and it is.
Good. That's good for me.
Yeah.
I'm messy.
Well, what's the point of a kitchen towel if you can't actually use it? You
There
got to
you
be able
go.
to use the things, not just put them on the wall is always what I say.
Right.
So
Awesome.
yep. That's my mother-in-law's patented apple pie recipe. So everybody was really happy to get that.
Oh, what a
Last
cool
year.
gift too, because it's a recipe and a towel.
Yes, everybody's favorite apple pie. That's their mother's apple pie. So
That's
I'm
awesome.
going to do their grandmother's chocolate truffles for next
Ooh,
Christmas.
That sounds so good.
I know they are. We make a theme out of it, but they
Nice.
all put them away in the drawer and keep them for good.
Mm.
We put ours in the kitchen and use them just about every day.
Nice.
So, all right. So the Brother 1700E is a great embroidery machine for anybody that's looking to get started or, is looking to advance beyond one of the smaller hoop sizes. I like it a lot because it's got that bigger hoop size, the 6x10. So you can do things that are larger. The smallest machines come with a 4x4, and then you've got a 5x7. And this one has a 6x10, which is a luxury that I like to have. There's a lot of designs that you can do in 4x4s and 5x7s, but the 6x10 gives you the ability to do something great big like that Minnie Mouse
This is very cute.
that's on the back of the jacket there. Yeah.
I love that. I want that on the back of my jacket I'm wearing right now.
Well, we could arrange to have that happen.
Okay, that's exciting. Okay.
We can. She is not available for download on embroidery. I did stitch her out off of one of the other brother combo machines.
Mhm.
But if you come into the store, then we can help you out with that.
Okay.
If you need to have that Disney design done.
Cool.
But you can go as big as that, but you can also go as small as a 4x4 right here. This K that's on this pillow was stitched out just in a little 4x4, but then it grew up into a bigger pillow because it got pieced together with some other stuff in a class that we did a couple years ago.
Okay, so you just did this corner.
Just
and
the
then
K.
Oh, okay.
And then everything else is all sewn together.
Well, it's beautiful.
So you can get bigger things done out of smaller hoops with just a little bit of creativity.
Okay.
So, but everybody's probably already got a sewing machine at home that you already like. And I think Blaine alluded to this a minute ago, but this is a great addition if you're looking to add an embroidery machine. You've already got a sewing machine that you know and you love. So this is going to give you another machine in your sewing room so that you can sew and embroider at the same time,
Okay.
which is what I do a lot. I have two machines set up and one of them's going at all times. But I like it because it's got this slide in hoop right here. And it's got a super easy threading system,
Mhm.
which I'm going to show you do in just a minute.
I'm going to thread.
You're going to thread.
Oh my goodness. Okay,
It's
I'm so
that
excited.
easy.
Okay.
But first, you've got a 4.85 inch touchscreen right here. and I'm going to show you how to put your name up on there and do a couple tricks with your name.
Okay.
So if you see the 2 A's that are in the bottom middle of the screen there, that was right there.
Click this.
Push that. It's a touch screen,
Okay.
so you don't have to, all the buttons that you need to touch are right there. The function buttons are on the bottom and your editing buttons are all on the screen. So you can just look at the screen all the time.
Okay.
And why don't you pick a font there that you think it looks interesting?
I really like this one.
Okay. So you've got all the letters that are already there built in. You're going to have the capitals. And then at the bottom, if you press those buttons, you're going to go through the rest of the alphabet. You even have numbers and special characters there if you've got some Spanish or German or something else going on.
Okay.
So why don't you put in your name for me real quick?
Okay.
Machaela's got a nice long name. It's going to take her just a minute.
It's a good thing we're not doing my full name because it's 25 letters, which is almost the entire alphabet. So
That is actually 26
is
letters in
actually.
the alphabet and 25 letters in your name.
that is correct.
Yeah. Your mom didn't plan very well ahead when she.
You know, as a
Named
kid,
you.
writing my name like in kindergarten, that was a challenge. But let me tell you, it actually helped me get a little bit ahead because I had to write it all the time. Okay.
Okay, got it?
Uh-huh.
Okay, if you can hit the set bottom in the bottom right-hand corner, that bottom right-hand corner is what's going to move you from one screen to the next all the way through. It's very consistent down there.
Okay.
So you've got your name right there, and it all fit in the hoop. If we look at the top here, it's 6.05 inches across, which is exactly as big as the hoop can go, not a quarter of an inch bigger.
Okay.
So
well,
you
thanks.
just barely fit in there. But if
Okay.
you didn't fit, then you can do a lot of fun things with the fonts on this machine. So if you hit that font edit button that's also down in the bottom row. So what I like to do is to play with the button that says array.
Okay. Should I click that?
Yep, go ahead and click
Okay.
that one.
Oh, okay. I see. You can like make it curve and that's
You
so
can.
cool.
So what I always like to tell everybody is if you've got like a beach ball on there and you want to put your name curved around the beach ball,
what a good idea.
or the top of Minnie Mouse's head or anything else, then you can go ahead and curve it, or you can make the letters go slanted. And I had some fun stitching out yesterday, so I'm going to let Machaela do it on the screen, but you can make curved letters like this. You can also have them go at an angle in the same screen, so you can have a lot of fun with the 13 fonts that are built into this machine.
Wow.
So why don't you hit that curved button for me, any one of them. And, oh, okay, because you're just too big.
Oh, I see.
So let's hit hit OK to get out of there.
Okay.
And then the OK one more time,
Okay.
the size button in the top row.
Oh, I see. So you can
And
adjust.
now
Okay.
over on the right-hand side, you've got large, medium, and small. So if you hit that LMS button right there, all of a sudden it magically made all of your letters smaller.
Oh, wow. How
So-
convenient. It just does it for you.
Yes, it
Okay.
does. There's a lot of convenient things that are really built into this for a small screen and a smaller package. You've got a lot of top of the line features.
Okay.
So hit the OK button there and go back into font edit and array in the
Oh,
top row.
There we go.
And now hit that curve again. There you go.
Perfect.
So, yep. And you can control how big or small that curve is as well. So you can get it to tuck in around whatever design it is
Mhm.
that you're looking to do,
Great.
which I think is pretty cool. But right now, let's just hit the straight button in the upper, yep, and put it back to where it was and hit OK to leave that screen. If you didn't like that font, you've got some Z's in your last name, I know, and my daughter's name starts with a K. Sometimes letters are not quite what we like them to look like in every font.
Mhm.
So you've got a button on your screen that has 3 A's on it in the top row.
Okay.
So without
Oh.
deleting your name and putting it back in again, you can audition all the different kinds of fonts that are in there.
Mhm.
So if you just click on one of the other fonts, then you can pick a different font that could be
Okay.
easier to read or doesn't have a funky looking K in it.
Oh, okay. So you can like change it. And can you like, is there more?
There are, you've got 13 fonts built in.
Oh.
So if you just hit that arrow at the right,
Oh,
you're only
okay.
seeing 10 of them here because 3 of them are not English fonts,
I
but you
see.
can choose from any of the 10 that are right here to change it over to
Let's do the fancy one.
the fancy one.
Okay.
I like that one too.
Yeah, pretty.
So you can hit the set button down at the bottom again. And now you've changed it and that change is going to stick.
Okay.
So you used to have to delete it and type your name all the way back in again. And somebody with
Oh,
25 letters in her name is going to get tired of that pretty quickly.
yes.
So I really love that they brought that feature into this machine to be able to audition the different fonts that are in there.
That makes it really easy.
It does. So if you want to, there's a lot of fun you can have with fonts. If you hit the OK button again.
Okay.
So we can add designs in this machine and combine them together. So if you hit the add button in the bottom left-hand corner, there are over 250 designs built in
Really?
to the machine. Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
And then you've got 140 frame options. The bottom right-hand corner is frames, which I'll actually show you in a minute. But right now, let's hit the button in the top left with the flower on it. And that's going to get you into some of the sub-designs. So hit the flower in the top left again. And you have 18 pages of built-in designs just in this category
Wow.
that you
okay.
can choose from. I picked this category because they're all a little bit smaller, so they won't go right on top of your name, I don't think.
Okay.
So why don't you scroll to the right and see. We've got them set up as the larger icons so that they're easier to see.
Oh,
There's a lot of cool ones in there.
that's very cool.
There's hearts in there and birthday
Oh, look at
candles.
turkey. That's
And
perfect for Thanksgiving.
They've got seasonal designs in there. There's a lot of things in there that you can go ahead and get started with, even if you don't want to take the time yet to learn how to use embroidery or download designs from the internet or off of CDs. 250 designs will keep you busy for a while.
I can see that. Wow. Okay. I like all of these. How do you pick? There's so many good designs.
Well, that's why you get to stitch them all out. That's why you have lots of thread
Lots
and
of
lots
tea
of
towels.
and lots of tea towels.
Okay. This is
Mhm.
great.
So just grab any one of those right now.
Oh, okay. We'll just grab something real quick. Let's see. Maybe something like small. What should we do? Oh, how about this one? This little. Ooh, pretty.
Mhm.
Do you think it's a little big?
Yeah, but we're not going to stitch it out, so you can leave it in there.
Okay. Or we could do. How about this one? This one. Just we'll keep it easy. There
Okay.
we go.
All right. So now if you're happy with that one, you can hit the set button,
Okay.
because every time you want to leave a screen and move on to the next screen, that's that set button or whatever in the bottom right hand corner, and they
Okay.
always make it purple, so it's easy to find.
Oh, okay.
So it came in right on top of your name,
I see.
which is not really what we wanted. So go ahead and drag that down.
Drag it down.
Yes, it's a
Oh,
touch screen. You put your
okay.
finger on it and drag it
Oh
down.
my goodness. I can't believe it can do that. That's so cool.
Mhm.
Okay.
And I like to
Nice.
do that a lot, but for fine tuning, my finger can't fine tune things. So that's why you can use the move button that's on the top row of the screen there, that one.
Okay.
And that's going to let you do your fine tuning
Okay.
for the moving. So if you just nudge it around a little bit and see if you can get it where you want it. If you'll notice,
you can put it in the center.
you can.
Okay.
You can also right here at the top, it's showing you where it is positioned, these two numbers right here.
Okay.
So if you're trying to get something a half an inch, two designs and have one a half an inch up and one a half an inch down, then you can use those dimensions that are on there,
Oh.
because my eyes can't see
Oh.
that level of symmetry. So
Okay.
I think that's really cool to have.
So we can just.
So you can move it straight down from your
Oh,
name.
you can hold it. Okay.
Yes, if you hold it, it'll speed up to get you there a little bit faster.
Okay, great. So that one's down.
Mhm.
How do I move my name?
If you want to move your name, then you can just touch it.
Oh, really? Okay.
And see, now you've got a
Oh,
red box around that, so you can move your name up.
Perfect. Okay. Maybe I'll just like adjust this one too.
Mhm.
And I like how, because I picked the middle, it like put it right in the middle for me.
I use that a lot. You put it straight in the middle and then you move it up and down and you know it's perfectly centered. So
Oh, that's
if your tea towel is centered in the hoop, then everything will stitch out centered, because everything is centered on the machine and it's centered on your towel as well.
That's great.
So why don't you hit the OK button again for me? This is where we can move things around on the screen
Mhm.
if we need to, but we're just going to kind of push right past that right now because I
Okay.
want to get you threading the machine.
Okay.
So we're going to go to edit end right there. And then that's going to put us into our final positioning screen.
Okay.
So I've got a hoop here for you to stitch out on.
Oh, okay.
Ta-da!
Awesome.
All right. These are a slide-in hoops on this machine.
Okay.
It's a nice step up from the smaller ones because they're easier to use. They're easier on your hands, and
Okay.
then you don't have to kind of stand up and finagle them to get them on.
Okay.
This end of the hoop is going to slide right into this opening right here, and then you're going to switch the lever down to
Oh,
hold it in place.
Okay.
You can really do it one-handed after you've done it a couple times. So slide it underneath the foot and make sure you don't grab the foot. There you go.
Gotcha. Okay.
Straight in there.
Oh, wow. How easy is this?
Mm.
Okay. And then it's in and just lever down.
There you
That's
go.
it.
That's it. You just put the hoop on.
Wow, that's so easy. Okay, great. What other hoops like can it use?
This is the 5x7 hoop that it comes with. It also comes with this 6x10 hoop right here.
Okay.
You can get smaller hoops as well. There's a 4x4 and a 1.5 that come from Brother, but it will also use hoops from Jerky, the sticky hoops from Dime, Monster Snap hoops from Dime. It can use all of them.
Oh, that's
So
great.
you've got a lot of options depending on what kind of project you want to do if you prefer to use a different kind of hoop for that.
Okay.
I know that I did that jean jacket in this hoop right here, and it was a little bit of a tight fit because I had to loosen it up a lot, but I did not have a 6x10 Monster Snap hoop when I was doing it, so I had to
So you
make
made
do
it
with
work.
the original hoops.
Okay.
You can make a lot of stuff work with the original Brother hoops, but
Yeah.
sometimes the other hoops make things just a little bit easier.
I see. Okay.
Okay, so now that we've got that on there, I wanted to show you something that I really like. So in the very, very bottom row, you've got a dotted box, a box with a dotted line around it.
Like that?
Yep, that is your trace function. So it's going to show you exactly where the design is going to stitch out in the hoop.
Oh,
So
okay.
you can make sure that it's going to go exactly where you want it to.
Okay.
If you hit the, on the very, very right-hand side, hit that box again, it's going to automatically, sorry.
Okay, it scared me for a second. Started
It's
moving.
tracing out a box that's going
Okay.
to show you where that design is going to stitch out.
Oh,
So you,
okay.
if you had, the tea towel that we're going to do in a minute has stripes on it on the
Okay.
bottom. So you could make sure that you were clear of the stripes at the bottom and you were only stitching in the white area above it.
Oh, okay.
Or you could also make sure like you're stitching on the jean jacket and not getting the contouring seams
I see.
that are making
I
that
see.
back panel.
So it like just traces it out for you and you can visually see like,
Mhm.
okay, it's not going to overlap
Right.
the lines on my tea towel. Okay.
Yes, because
I
we
see.
don't have it marked or anything. So we're just got it. So this one's going to go like that.
Okay.
You can also, if you hit, for example, one of the buttons outside of the middle button in that thing that looks like a blue box, that is exactly where the upper right-hand corner of the design is going to be.
Okay.
So if you have something that you need to position where you, I like to say if you're going to do like a name over a logo on a
Mhm.
shirt,
Mhm.
then you'll want to have it centered across the logo.
Okay.
So you can use those to make sure that you're exactly centered where you need to be.
Oh, okay.
So hit OK by there. And then hit the embroidery screen right there. And now it's telling you that you're ready to go.
Oh,
You're
we're
ready to embroider.
Oh,
But first we get
okay.
to thread it.
Okay. Show me how.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. It's very easy to thread.
Oh, good.
Brother makes them super easy.
Okay.
You see that you've got numbers here. You're going to start at 1 and then 2 and then 3, 4. Then you've got 6 down here, which is the hardest.
Okay.
Into 7, cut it to the side on 8, and then you have the best needle threader that there is. So why don't you grab the black thread, I think.
Okay. Yeah. It looks like it's black. Okay.
We've got cones of spool of thread for the most part right here.
Okay.
So you're just going to put it onto the spool pin right here
Okay.
with the small side facing to the left.
Okay. There we go.
So, and then you're just going to come and follow these numbers.
Okay. Should I roll a little bit? Get myself some thread here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're ready. So through 1.
Through 1.
Okay. Did it?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then up and around for 2.
Okay.
Down for 3. Now up at the top, you're going to need to scrape all the way around the back side of it.
I got it.
The take-up lever, that thing that goes up and down,
Yeah.
that's hiding in here.
Okay.
So we always used to see it on our older machines. I know the machine I started on.
Okay.
So that's what you just did in there, is you went in there. Is
Okay.
You got it caught up in there.
Gotcha. Okay.
6 is the hardest thing right here. It's this little
Okay.
bar over the top of the
Does it
needle,
just
which
go
looks
like
like it
in
should
here?
be easy, but it's a little bit tight in there with the needle screw.
Okay. Let's go back like this. I think I have it. Okay. I got it. Okay. That wasn't actually that hard. Okay.
And then this is 7. You're going to pull it back. You heard it click into there.
Yeah.
Cut it on the cutter on the side of the machine,
Right here.
right there. And then is the best part.
Okay.
There's a lever here on the side of the machine.
Okay.
Pull it down confidently.
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 Did they do it?
You did.
Oh my goodness, that was so easy.
Yep.
Okay.
You were able to thread the needle, and I could thread the needle standing up on this machine if I really wanted to,
Wow.
because all you need to do is pull this down, and this mechanism right here just threads it all for you, which is super convenient to have on an embroidery machine, because
Okay.
you can be changing the threads every couple of minutes.
Right, because you're changing colors, right, for each. Okay.
Yep, as you're changing your colors. We don't change the bobbin thread color for the most part. We leave it white most of the time,
Okay.
but you have a tray of colors over there, and when we stitch something out, you're going to be practicing your threading skills.
Oh, today. We're going to do that today.
We are.
Oh, okay. I'm so excited. But that was very easy. That's
Mm-hmm.
good for me since I'm also new to that. But also I could imagine people who like embroider a lot. This must be really convenient for them, like just to make it so easy.
It is. I mean, the last thing you want to do is be sitting down there and doing it. But what makes it really great is it's cut the thread at a specific length. So when we start embroidering, it's going to take this little thread tail that we've got here,
Okay.
and it's going to pull it down to the back side of the project. So
Oh.
the front is going to be really nice and neat looking, and you're going to have just a little knot and a little thread tail on the bottom, but we aren't going to have to trim that thread tail on the top when we're finished.
Oh, okay.
So just makes it better.
That's great.
All right, so I think we're just going to stitch out your first name here and not the whole flower pattern.
Okay.
So from here, it's super easy too. You've got the buttons that you need on the front of your machine. So press the presser foot down button. And when the light turns green, you're good to go.
Oh, so I can push it?
Push the button.
Okay. Oh, here it goes.
So, and there it goes. If we look at the screen, it's going to take 2 minutes, I think,
Okay.
to stitch out that name. The machine's not that loud. I mean, it's compared to a lot of the older machines, it's head and shoulders above even the top of the line machines that we had a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And it's going at 850 stitches a minute,
Wow.
which is pretty
That's
fast.
impressive.
It's
Okay.
faster than a lot of sewing machines are. So it's going to get things done pretty quickly for us.
Okay.
So we could afford to take the time to go ahead and stitch this out. So,
Wow.
but and while we're doing that, let's see what else we have back here. So this is a pillow that honestly it goes in what used to be my daughter's bedroom
Okay.
back when she was smaller. But I have different wraps for it, so you can have just a pillow and then make different wraps to go to change the seasons.
Okay.
This one's an old class sample, but this right here goes on that same pillow for Christmas.
Oh.
So you don't have to cover the entire pillow. You can just make a wrap and change them out seasonally or
That's cool.
whatever.
So there's a lot of different things you can embroider with this.
Oh,
Okay.
totally. While that's stitching out, what else do I have here? I showed you my kitchen
I
towel.
love that.
I have my daughter's apron, which is a bit of a family joke because she was called Pumpkin when she was small. And she had a little itty bitty child-sized black apron with a pumpkin on it. So when she outgrew it, I had to make her another one
Okay.
because she still gets called Pumpkin every once in a while by my husband.
Oh, that's really, really beautifully done. Like that was really nice. Okay.
This right here is a placemat. This one happens to be straw, but I have other placemats that are embroidered at home as well. This is kind of my fancy summer placemat for outside when I'm feeling fancy.
That's really cool. So you can embroider on different like materials too.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, this is just straw. I just use a regular. I didn't do anything special on the back. It's just a regular tearaway.
Okay.
So I got that. One of my favorite things to do is bags
Oh.
because I have to use them all the time. I like to use the reusable ones, so I like to have them make me smile. I really like to have everything make me smile.
Okay.
So this is my daughter's bag
Oh, how
with
cute.
the succulents on it right here. We had a family vacation a couple of years ago, and so I made everybody that went on the vacation a bag to carry your stuff in because you always come back with more stuff than you left on. So the succulents were hers, and the metallic sewing machine was mine. So
Wow,
this
that's
is
so
a rose
detailed.
gold metallic thread that I stitched out on a brother's embroidery machine.
This like has like the brand name on it here. Is that what that is? Or what is that?
It's like an engineering view, so it's got some kind of parts call out.
Oh, okay.
I just loved the way that it looked.
it's so detailed.
And
That's
in the-
amazing.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then the metallic, I actually used a King Star metallic thread because that's my favorite kind of metallic.
Okay.
And it came in that beautiful gold. So that was mine to go with my daughters, and everybody else got them too. And then this is actually my everyday bag. This one kind of lives in my car. So again, if I'm going to use a canvas bag, I'm going to make it make me smile. So
Why not?
I have, this one says shop local. I have other stuff on all the rest of my bags. Nobody in my family appreciates them as much as I do, but that's okay because I love them.
Oh, well, that's so cool. I have so much ideas now, like for gifts for friends, and there's so much I could do with this. So this is exciting to me.
Actually, I actually gave these to my family as a gift too.
Oh, yeah?
I had a bunch of these bags and this was mine, but they all got gifts with the rest of them too. So I like making matching gifts for not matching. They're all personalized. Everybody got a tote bag, but they all had a different design on them.
That's cool.
So I can make everybody the same thing, but have them be special for them.
You have to be like the best gift giver in your family. Probably, you probably win that award because of that. That's amazing. That's so cool.
I love it. I mean, my mother-in-law's got stuff that I've made her that she's got hanging on the wall, which just every time I go over there, I love it. So,
Yeah.
and she loves it too. It's because we think that we know how to sew. We're crafty, we're creative people. And sometimes we lose track of the fact that everybody else isn't, and that they really do appreciate these handmade gifts that we give them.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't make the bag, I still thought about the embroidery to put on there that made it special for them.
Okay. How long did it take to like stitch that out?
This is a looser design. Oops. It probably took about 15 minutes to stitch that out.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No. And I mean, bags they look like they're really hard to do, but they're not. You could do it on this machine very easily.
Okay.
You just have to put it on sideways
Mm-hmm.
and then just kind of turn it inside out. So
Oh, okay. I see.
my mother taught me to sew on a sewing machine that was in a cabinet. I didn't have a free arm when I was a kid. I don't know what you started with, but if you learned how to sew on a Singer or a Kenmore in a cabinet, you had to turn everything inside out and upside down anyways.
Oh,
We didn't have the luxury of a free arm. At least my mother didn't back when I was a kid. So it wasn't any big deal to do this, but they're really easy to stitch out. And I have embroidered just about everything that's still in my house already. So
That's awesome. That's going to be me coming up pretty soon.
I'll get you all hooked up. It'll be great.
I'm so excited.
So now that we've finished stitching out your name, what it's actually asking us to do over here is change colors, but we're not going to do that because we want to get something else done. So if you can lift up the lever and slide it out there, you can see your first embroidery.
I'm so excited. Okay. Oh, and it comes out easily too. Okay.
Mhm. There's your name.
Oh,
Beautiful.
that looks amazing.
Yeah.
I love this. You know what's actually I love about this? Whenever I try to find like personalized stuff with my name, nobody has my spelling.
Oh, yeah.
That is the biggest thing for me. I can never find my spelling because it's Michael with an A. So now I can make my own stuff.
Yes, you
This is
can.
great. Okay.
You can, and you can stitch it out. And all those fonts come in large, medium, or small. If I kind of go back to my sample that I made earlier, this is one of the fonts that I stitched out in the largest size, but it also goes all the way as small as this one, which is I'm not even sure if Roger's going to be able to get. And you have a medium right there. So you've got this is all built into the machine. You've got all of this ability to customize the fonts and the sizes built into the machine. You don't have to necessarily go out and get anything else because there's 13 fonts built into the machine already.
That's great. That's awesome. I love this. And it's so nice. It's like so well done too and clean. I love it.
So you'll see it always pulls just a tiny bit, but when we take it out and press it, it'll be perfectly fine.
Oh, nice.
So we're going to set that to the side so we can put the flower on it later for you.
Oh, okay.
But now, since you have a history with Disney,
Okay.
I know, and I have to admit that I wasn't familiar with lab rats at all until I heard about that, and I went and I kind of looked at a couple of the episodes, and my family just kind of hit the gap in between there. We were watching other shows at that point, but I have loaded so that you can embroider too.
Okay.
So I have a tea towel with a little. It's a little design from Embroidery with a little Minnie Mouse in a frame on it.
Oh.
So we've got a tea towel here that I stitched out for you, and then I have hooped for you another matching tea towel.
Am I gonna make one?
So you're gonna make one.
Oh, okay. This is like the best day ever. Okay, I'm so excited.
So I'm gonna let you pick. This is Minnie.
Okay.
You can do another Minnie, or you can do the Mickey that matches the Minnie.
Oh, let's do the Mickey.
Okay, perfect. So let's clear all that out. Let's go back.
This button?
That's your go back button. Let me get my arm off there. And then go back again. And do you see that delete button there on the right hand side? So you can delete the flowers and delete your name.
Okay.
So you can delete just one thing at a time. You don't have to completely clear the screen.
Okay.
Now to pull something off of a USB, because I downloaded this off of iBroidery last night, you've got in the bottom right hand corner a little pocket. Yep. So the pocket's where you save things or where you pull things out of.
Okay.
You put it in your pocket and you save it for later, or you pull it out of your pocket when you're ready to use it.
Okay.
And then the USB icon in the middle. This is my everyday USB, so it's got lots of stuff on it. I've got folders and designs, hit the right arrow at the bottom, and that's Mickey right there. So if you just want to touch Mickey and hit the set button, just like you did when you're setting the flowers.
Oh, and there he is.
There he is.
Okay.
So he's kind of small on the screen right there. If you wanted to look at him bigger, you can. You've got a magnifying glass at the top of the screen where you can zoom up to 200% or 300%.
300%.
Ooh, 300%. So if you 300%, once you hit that, it'll be probably bigger than the screen. So you've got the arrows, but if you need to get a closer look at something, even though you've only got a 4-inch diagonal screen, you can zoom it in so that you can get a really good look at it, at the part of the design.
That's great.
So let's hit OK. This is where you're going to get practice threading. I hooped everything centered. I marked the center of where I wanted the design with a friction pen. So when you get this home, you can iron it and the blue marks will go away.
Okay.
So hit the OK button in the bottom corner or the
Edit
end.
Okay.
And then hit the purple button again. We're just going to push all the way over to embroidery. And it's telling you exactly what you need to do. So the first color is pewter and the second color is going to be blue.
Okay.
And I picked a smaller design so that you can do this live and you can thread the machine.
We're going to do
5 times. Yeah, we're going to do the whole thing.
Go that fast.
It will. If you look
Okay.
at the top of the screen, it's actually going to tell you how long it's going to take. In the middle, it's, how many minutes?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Wow.
5 colors, 5 minutes, and it'll tell you how many stitches there are too. So when you've got it set, you can take a look at it and make sure that it's not going to take forever if you don't happen to have forever to spend on it.
I see.
Sometimes you'll get designs in there and they'll end up being a lot longer than you think that they're going to be.
Gotcha.
So now you're going to hoop it with the towel already attached to it.
Okay.
Or I already hooped it for you, but you're going to put it on. So just slide the towel underneath the foot and then I'm going to be a full disclaimer.
This way.
Your arms right over here.
Oh,
This is actually the hoop that goes with the Baby Lock Altair, but I wanted to not have to unhoop and rehoop, so I had it prepped ahead of time.
Gotcha.
And this is the hoop for the Altair, not the hoop for that comes with this machine. But they fit. They're all compatible.
Yep. There we
a little
go.
push back.
Perfect.
Flip the lever down. Now that we're doing a towel,
Okay.
we have to make sure that we know where all of our edges are
Okay.
because you don't want to stitch the towel to itself.
Oh, that would be me. I would do that. Okay.
I've stitched onesies clothes before. You would be in good company.
Okay.
So the first color is gray. So let's unthread the machine.
Okay,
You
how
can
do you do
just
that?
pull the thread back through,
Okay.
which normally we wouldn't do, but we're going to do that right now just so we can get it done a little bit quicker.
What would you normally do? Would you just cut it?
Normally I would cut it and pull it through the bottom, but I don't want to deal with all those thread tails right now.
I see.
So now gray is the first color. So you're going to go ahead and do that.
Okay. All right. We're going to try this again.
It's so easy.
I'm excited. Yeah, it seemed really easy the first time I did it. Okay.
Down. Up.
I got to go to the side, like you said.
Yep. I tell everybody to kind of scrape around the backside.
Got it. Okay.
And then to the hardest part, the number 6,
Okay.
which is right on top of the needle there.
Yes, this is like this right here.
It's just a little bit tight right there.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Let's get it in. And pulling it through the back there. Oh, no, actually that wasn't that hard. Okay. And in here. And where are we?
On the side
Sorry
of the
if I'm
machine.
blocking you, Roger. Okay. There we go.
Okay, you ready for the magic? Disney magic. Ready for the magic?
Disney magic. Okay, here we go.
Ta-da!
Yay!
That sound makes me smile every time.
Feels good when you do it too.
Because the machine that I sew at home on doesn't have one of these needle threaders, so that makes me smile every time.
I remember having the needle, but I forget what it's called, but the little part where you like, but you hand sew and you have the little thing that like pushes through the needle head.
A little needle threader?
A needle threader. That's how I learned to thread a needle. So this is definitely an upgrade.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So you've got a red button on the front. So what's that mean?
Presser foot's got to go down.
Presser foot has to go down.
Oh, I'm
See?
learning,
It's
Deb.
so easy.
Okay.
And then green means go.
Okay.
So, and there you go. It'll take a minute for that to stitch that part of it out. So,
Okay. Oh, this is great. I like how the machine does the work for you. And you just do a simple little setup and it's ready to go.
right. I supervise, but I really don't. You don't have to have your hands on it. You're not guiding the fabric like you have to do on a sewing machine.
Yeah.
I keep my eye on it and I keep my ear on it just to make sure that nothing weird happens or that it doesn't run out of bobbin thread in the middle of a project. But
this is great too if I need like a last minute personalized gift and I'm like, oh no, I forgot something. I forgot the gift. Just make one in like 5 minutes.
I find myself buying plain aprons and towels and stuff when I go shopping. If I find them good colors at a good price, and so then I can seriously, I have knocked out a hostess gift for somebody in 20 minutes before we went over to their house for dinner. Just something on a couple of tea towels, or I've done an apron. So that was that fast.
Wow. Okay.
So let's change the color. What's
now
the color next
looks
on
like
your
blue.
screen? Blue. Okay.
Okay. So we just pull out the thread here. Okay. It comes out. All right.
And then you're going to get to put the blue on.
Okay. We're threading this machine.
And you're going to make your
loving
matching
it.
one right here.
Oh my goodness. I am going to be such a pro.
Then she's going to need to buy a machine.
I'm going to have to, because I'm going to, like, this machine I would use on the daily. I would find things in my house to embroider just so I could use this machine.
There's a reason I have a lot of kitchen towels in my house, because I keep embroidering on them. Before they need to be replaced, I'll find a new set that would be really cool with an embroidery on it, and then I replace them.
Oh, I got that really good that time. Okay.
If that's the hardest part, it takes a little bit of practice to get it, but once you've got it, you can do it blindfolded.
Yeah, that it's getting easier too. And it really, even the first time, it wasn't hard.
Okay, next color, press your foot down, and off you go with the green button.
Oh.
It's not often we have enough guts to actually embroider something on
on
live.
Yeah.
We do a lot of poking the buttons and showing you things, but we don't often run the machines.
No, but this is happening live, like right now. I'm literally embroidering this out live.
For the first time.
Yeah, I know. This is crazy. How fun. It's just, the machine just makes it easy. I just like do a few things and then there you go.
You know what I forgot to mention though, is I had you load the designs in off of a USB stick.
Okay.
The 1700E is actually wireless enabled.
It has Wi-Fi?
It has Wi-Fi.
Okay, this machine got better.
It has Wi-Fi in it.
Okay.
I gave you a USB stick to put in earlier.
Yeah.
But what happens at my house, because my machine is not Wi-Fi enabled, is I have 6 USB sticks at my machine and none someplace else. So you keep your embroidery designs on your computer.
Okay.
And then if your computer's attached to your home network, and then you attach your embroidery machine to your home network, you can send the designs over wirelessly. So you don't have to get a USB stick and walk over to the machine and plug it back in again. Brother's got a great free software that you can download that lets you do that. It'll let you do it. But it's better than the software's called Design Database Transfer. And it's so much more than just the ability to send your designs over, because it lets you see all the designs too. When you go embroidery files, Brother takes a PES embroidery file, just like Microsoft Word is a DOC and Excel is an XLS. This is a PES file. But your computer has no idea what to do with a PES file. So it just gives you this little blank piece of paper looking icon. You have no idea what it is. So if you've got 3 minis in there, you don't know which one is, holding hands with Mickey and which one is standing up straight and which one's holding a cat.
Okay.
But in the Design Database Transfer software, once you open that up, it will show you previews of what they all are going to look like. So then it's closer to what happens when you're looking at photos on your computer, where you see thumbnail images of exactly what's in the picture. instead of a blank icon.
Okay, and those images you can just send wirelessly.
Those
So
images
this-
you can send wirelessly.
Wow. Okay.
So let's switch it up and put your next color of thread
Looks like
in.
it's red. This Mickey red. Okay.
So-
This color.
hmm
All right.
We have a variety of different thread colors because I didn't have the right red at my,
Oh,
so
I see.
I don't, contrary to public opinion, own all of the colors of all of the thread.
Right.
So I mix and match a little bit.
Gotcha.
It'd be nice. I was thinking about buying all of the colors of all of the thread, but there's so many colors of thread, so you can get exactly the shading that you want.
I would imagine.
There's over 250 colors of exquisite thread. There's over 300 colors of Floriani thread. I can't even tell you how many colors of Madeira thread there are, and that's just the regular colors, not the variegateds or the metallics or all of the specialty threads.
Right.
Hobby in itself, collecting thread.
Thread can be a whole hobby in itself. There's these beautiful thread racks that you can get and put up on the wall and put the rainbow of thread up on your wall. But what's great is it gives you the shading to be able to do whatever you want. So while this is a pretty basic kind of 4-color design with all of the shading that's available, you could do a realistic portrait of somebody. If you had the right software and had all the colors of threads, then we could take a picture of you and stitch it out as an embroidery, and it would look like you.
So that would technically be your own design.
It would
Right.
be. You'd have to do that through Brothers PE Design 11 software,
But you could do that.
but you could do that.
Wow. Okay, so you can create your own designs and technically stitch them out.
With software, you can create your own designs and stitch them out.
Wow.
Brothers got a great piece of software, the PE Design 11, but there's also other options for if you're just getting started. The Embrilliance line of products is really great for that.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and get started again. And then hit go. We did for Blaine's wife a couple of years ago. Someone digitized for him in the Brother software a picture of her father. And so then we stitched it out here at the store for him, and it was amazing.
Wow.
Blaine's, she really appreciated it.
I would imagine.
Mhm.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
And
that one was quick.
That one was very fast. Time for the yellow, I think.
Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of threading this
Mhm.
machine.
Well, you've got a couple colors left, and then you'll be a pro.
I'm so excited about this. This is so fun, Deb.
And you can take these home tonight, and
I get to take them home.
you get to take them
Really?
home. Yes, you do.
Oh, that's
These are
so
for you.
exciting. They will be up in my kitchen right away.
Cool.
Okay.
And then there you go. Up and around and down.
Okay.
We were talking about the design database transfer software a minute ago. And the other thing that's really cool about that software is inside of it, not only can you see the pictures, but you can see information about the designs. It will show you how many color changes there are. So this one, it would have said that there's 5 color changes. It would have tell me that it takes approximately 5 minutes to stitch it out. And it will tell me what size it is, and it'll tell me how many stitches it has. So before you even send it to your machine, you can know if it's a right size for the project that you want to do. Go ahead and let's do the next color.
See, I noticed that it had like a little loop around the needle, but I can see it automatically fixes it.
It does.
Okay.
It's a really good needle threader, but sometimes it does leave that loop behind. You don't need to fix it. It'll just take care of itself.
That's amazing.
If you try and fix it sometimes, what you'll end up is then you'll have to trim the thread on the top because you'll pull it a little bit longer, and it knows exactly how much thread it wants to have.
It seems like this machine really helps like you not make mistakes.
It is one of the easiest machines. This is Brother is the embroidery machine that I learned first on when I started. And actually my embroidery machine home to this day is a Brother. I have 60 odd machines out the side of this classroom, but I have a Brother at home.
Okay.
Which I love, and I'll be honest, I bought it because it had Disney on it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I love the machine, but I bought that particular model because it had the Disney already built into it because I like Disney too. And
I love Disney. I just grew up with Disney and working for Disney, and then like now I can make my own Disney designs. Like how cool is this?
How did you get into Disney
Into Disney?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
so
mean, how did
people
that
ask me
start?
this all the time. I actually just auditioned. It really was that simple. So I had been in acting classes, and I had an agent, and they put me in for an audition, and I did a couple auditions and I got the role. But I was only supposed to do one episode of that show. But they Disney liked me and my character, and they brought me back for all 4 seasons.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was only supposed to do one episode, but it's crazy how things happen.
They can.
Yep.
All right, let's unthread this, and we've got 2 colors left. I can tell that because right here on the right-hand side of the screen, we're down to our last 2 colors here, and way over here to the right is a preview window. So if Machaela looks at that, and I'm
Over
not
here?
sure if Roger can zoom in that tight, there's actually, that's going to show her what is going to stitch out in that blue color thread. Sometimes you get some shadings that go on. We've got pretty clear-cut colors here, but if you have 3 shades of green and a leaf, then this is going to let you see what part of the leaf that you're doing,
I see.
so that you get your lights, mediums, and darks in the right place.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's great. Well, let's
Yep,
put it.
let's put the blue back on there. Yes,
I
Roger.
had a question regarding the towel blanks and how they could find them on our website. And I think you might want to touch on that and let them know that we do have different types of blanks.
I know we had talked about putting a section up on the website specifically for blanks. So if you go to our website and type in blanks, this is a Dunroven towel blank that we get from Brewer. Honestly, I grabbed it out of the store. I'm not sure if we have it on the website or not, but if we don't, then we can certainly put it up there. This is one of my favorite ones to do because it's got the plaid lines on there. There's a lot of them that we do that are plain, although this one is Candace's towel and it's not exactly plain white either. But I just like the ones that have a little bit of something extra going
And
on.
we do carry a lot, like the stuffed animals, the baby onesies.
Mhm. Oh, the stuffed animals are fun. Why don't you get that started, and I'm going to dodge off screen for 1 second.
Okay. I like watching it at work. It's great.
It is kind of calming to sit there and watch it. So this is my little tiger here. We did him, first of all, he has a dog bandana on him just for fun.
I didn't know you can embroider stuffed animals too.
You can.
Really?
So this is one that we did at 2015 Brother Convention. So he's 6 years old apparently.
Aw.
But these are embroider buddies, and they're really fun to do. You can do them on all sorts of machines because they zip open at the bottom, and you take out their belly, and now it's flat.
Wow.
So now you can hoop this and embroider just this,
Okay.
and then you put the stuffing back in,
That is
and
so
you can embroider
cute.
custom stuffed animals.
I love this.
Hmm
How fun. This would be great for like the younger ones in my family.
Yes, they are. I've given a lot of these as gifts.
Yeah.
I would do this and then make a matching burp cloth to go with it
Yeah.
and pass it along.
Oh.
We got to our last color yet?
last color, yes.
So
It looks like
they have
it.
all sorts of, you got unicorns and dogs and bears and tigers.
They're living your chicken in the background.
I have to say that's not my chicken, that's Candace's chicken. She thinks she got it from Urban Threads, but she doesn't exactly remember. So, because I keep asking her, because I like that chicken a lot too. It's like, what? I'm fine. I'm fine. So,
It's a good chicken.
yeah, it is a really cool chicken. And the stitching, I mean, I do a lot of kitchen towels, obviously, and I don't like the ones that are super dense because it makes them a little bit harder to use as a kitchen towel. But this one's got you can see it's got solid parts, but it's still usable. When you wash it, it's not going to get super pulled out of place or anything. Look at that. I wasn't even paying attention and you did it.
God.
See
You're
how
a-
quickly I turned it.
You are a pro now.
No, it's just the machine. It just makes it really easy.
Hmm
But I love this. This is so great.
hmm
And this is the last one.
Yep, this is the last one. And so loving it.
I'm loving it. I'm hooked. I'm hooked on embroidery now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna definitely take this up as a hobby.
Yep. So this is the 5x7 that comes with it. I like the 5x7 because it's big enough to do a lot of things. Most of my tea towels and stuff is all done in a 5x7. It has to be probably my favorite hoop
Okay.
size, even though I have larger hoop sizes for the type of kind of gifty things that I do, I end up using the 5x7 almost more than any of my other hoops that I have.
Mhm.
So,
Wow.
and they didn't have this included with the machine in its last version. So I was really happy to see that they put it in when they released the 1700E last summer.
Okay.
Hey Deb, is there a bobbin low warning?
Yes, there is. Oh, it's finished embroidering. There is a sensor in there. So when you have about 10 to 20 stitches left on your bobbin, it'll pop up a notice on the screen over there that'll say your bobbin is low. Do you wish to continue embroidering? And you can say, okay, but there's really not a point because it's going to come out. It's going to stop in another 10 stitches anyways.
Mhm.
So you can take off your hoop, but there's also a button on there that will take your embroidery hoop or your embroidery arm and move it out of the way so that it makes it easier to get the hoop out.
Oh, okay.
This one's not too bad, but that 6x10 hoop can come forward pretty far when it's at the back side of it. So it pushes it away from you.
Yeah.
So that it's just easier to handle. So you do have a low bobbin warning. You also have an upper thread break warning on there. So in case sometimes things happen.
Mhm.
And I actually had a spool of thread that had a knot in it the other day.
Oh, really?
First
Okay.
time I know that they do it. It's the first time in probably in my life that I've actually seen it.
Okay.
So we were trying to figure out why it wouldn't thread, and we had caught the one part where they had spliced two of those jumbo spools together.
Oh.
So the upper thread broke, and we just threaded it up again. But when that does happen, when you have to replace the bobbin, or if you have to do that, you can actually back up stitches on here. So
Oh.
let's do that super quick. Down to the bottom right-hand corner, the needle. So that is going to let us go forward or backwards stitches or entire thread colors.
Okay.
So when you run out of bobbin thread, you have an end that really kind of wasn't tacked down.
Okay.
So if you just hit the -10 button, then you'll quickly back up 10 stitches.
You want me to put
Yeah.
that?
It's not going to let you because you're at 0, but why don't you hit +10 instead?
Okay.
And so it moved
Oh.
10 stitches from where it was.
Okay.
So if we were going backwards, then it would go back and cover up the part where that wasn't tacked down,
Mhm.
so that nothing's going to come unraveled as you use it and you wash it.
Oh.
You can
that's
use the
great.
same trick for with your upper one. And say, for example, that you did not want to stitch out the frame
Mhm.
behind Mickey right here.
Mhm.
That's what that thread plus button for is over there. It will skip an entire thread color for you.
Oh.
So if you have a
okay.
more complicated design,
Mhm.
like this dog bandana right here, this is very complicated, and you wanted the paw print, but not this, and they happen to be two colors, then you could skip the heart color and only stitch out the paw print color.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Wow.
So
So it's flexible, like with your creativity.
like I said, there's a lot of high-end features
Mhm.
that they brought down into the 1700E that used to only be available on the top of the line that makes it so much nicer,
Oh, that's great.
more powerful than the other ones. It also has a color sort function. So if we would have put in your name and then the flower design and then like kitchen, Machaela's, and then
Yeah.
we could sort it so that Machaela's and kitchen, both being black, would stitch out at the same time, which is going to
Okay.
make it faster for you. So you don't have to change the thread as many times
Oh, that's
because it'll
convenient
put
too.
all the black parts together and then stitch out the rest of the design.
Mhm.
So many cool features that they built into this machine.
I'm really impressed by this machine and the features. And honestly, like being brand new to embroidering, this is so user friendly. That is what I love about it because I don't know what I'm doing, but this
Well,
machine
you wouldn't
does.
know it.
This machine knows what it's doing, so it can do the work for me. But I love that. And I mean, how cute are these towels?
Mhm.
Just adorable.
Yep. And now you have a matched set.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Okay. So now comes the fun part. Let's take your hoop off.
Okay.
All right. So you have a screw right here on the bottom of it.
Okay.
The screw actually has a little pivot on it. So when it's flat on the table, you can still get out. So let's loosen the screw up just a little bit.
Okay. How do you move it? Which way?
Towards Roger.
Towards Roger. Okay.
You're a frame
Gotcha.
of reference now, Roger, not just a cameraman.
Okay. We're unscrewing it.
Okay.
Yep.
And then just loosen it up a little bit.
Okay.
You're going to pop the inner frame out. Just kind of push up from the bottom with your
Oh.
fingers.
Oh,
See, super
That's
easy.
easy. Okay.
Take the bottom frame off.
Bottom frame is off. Oh. There we go.
Okay, and we have Tearaway Stabilizer back here. So this
Okay.
is sometimes the most fun part. Turn it
Okay.
over.
Okay.
It's Tearaway Stabilizer. So just tear it away from the design.
Oh, this is amazing. Okay. Am I doing this correctly?
You're being very cautious.
I am. I'm just like, I don't know how it works. I'm new to this.
It's-
Okay. And off it comes.
Off
Okay.
it comes.
All right.
And there we have a matched set of towels for Machaela to take home.
I'm gonna hold on, let me get it. Okay. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, how
See?
cute.
Matching towels for your kitchen.
I know, that's so exciting. I love these designs. Super simple too. It's like not over the top Disney. And that's what I love. Just subtle hints of Disney.
Right. That's what I liked about it too.
So cute.
And this is a friction pen. So
Okay.
we'll just iron them and those blue marks will go away. But it's so much easier if you take the time to mark your project instead of just trying, because that way you don't have to fuss with positioning. You get it hooped right
Okay.
and you're good to go.
Oh,
So you've matched that for your house.
this is so exciting. Thank you. I love this. That's so exciting.
Yep.
Well, I really appreciated Deb teaching me. I feel like I'm on my way to becoming a pro embroiderer.
Yep, you are. I mean, there's a lot of different things that you can expand into, but you're ready to go.
Awesome.
So,
Yay. Thank you, Deb.
Roger, do we have any other questions?
No, I've been
Hey, Deb.
Hey, Blaine.
Hey, Machaela. How was that?
So fun. It made my day. I can't wait to do more embroidery designs.
Well, there was quite a few questions coming in, Deb, but you answered a lot of them when y'all were going through your presentation. And I tell you, man, that is, Machaela, you did a super, super great job for your first time, and you made it look extremely easy. And that's the great thing about this Brother machine. It just is so easy to use and so user friendly. And Deb, wouldn't you say it's perfect for the ideal first timer?
I think it's fabulous for a first timer like Machaela. It's also good for a travel machine. I really think that if you can make the space for it, that the 1700E is the place that you should start. I really do like the hooping system that's on it. The slide-in hoops are so user-friendly for anybody. So, and then the 6x10 hoop size just gives you the flexibility to not grow out of it right away.
Well, I totally agree. So, Machaela, get your credit card ready. I'm going to come and see you here in just a little bit.
Ready.
And I've got a smoking deal on these today, so you'll want to jump on and get your very first machine, okay?
I am. I'm sold, Blaine. I'm getting one of these.
All right, everybody. Thank y'all so much for coming on. Machaela, thank you so much for coming on the show again. And Deb, great job as usual doing the education part of it. And again, I'm sure we'll see y'all again real soon.
All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, so everybody, got to tell you all about this machine. And here's the great thing about it today, guys. Again, this is the Brother NQ1700E. That E stands for embroidery. This is an embroidery only. And I'm telling you, Machaela made that thing look so easy. This was the first time she ever has embroidered. And this was awesome. Guys, this machine is $19.99, okay? $1,999. And for one more penny, we're going to let you buy a $400 Sewing Machines Plus gift card that you can use to buy other things on the website, accessories and all the different things you might need to go with this machine. But guys, that is an incredible, incredible show special today. $19.99 for the machine, and then you're going to be able to purchase that $400 gift card for just one penny. So basically, you're going to be out the door for $2,000 with a $400 gift card, and we're going to ship it free right to your doorstep. And guys, we even have some financing available. We have a 24-month synchrony financing. So you can get this machine for a little over $83 a month. Great, great machine. And again, this thing is loaded. It has 258 built-in embroidery designs, 140 frame pattern combinations, 13 embroidery lettering fonts. It is wireless, everybody. It has wireless capability. So you can transfer machines wirelessly from your computer right to the sewing machine and not even have to use a USB. And that is awesome. Okay. It has that large work area. On the machine, you have 6x10 embroidery area, and then it's 8.3 inches from the needle to the arm, so you can tackle those big projects. Again, perfect for doing jean jacket backs, as big as that 6x10 area is. Color display, you can edit the design right in the screen. It has a 4.85-inch color LCD touchscreen display. And again, you can do that on-screen editing. Man, I'm telling you, the automatic thread cutting was awesome. And then the automatic thread, the needle threader. Machaela, y'all saw how easy she threaded that machine. So when you're having to change colors, it's not a difficult thing. You can do it extremely fast. And somebody I think even in the questions, Kyle mentioned, could you tie the thread off and pull it through? You really don't need to on this machine because it is so easy to thread and so quick to do it. You don't need to have to tie anything. You can have it threaded by the time you tied the other color off. So it's extremely easy to do that. It has a great LED lighting system underneath that gives you that really bright light work area. And then it's iEmbroidery compatible. So that means you can go to iEmbroidery.com. You can buy over 5,000 designs that are available on that iEmbroidery.com that you can load on here. And that includes Disney designs, the Marvel, Star Wars designs, all those different designs that you can get, and you can purchase those and use them on this machine. And that is a great, great feature as well. The machine, guys, only weighs 27 pounds. So it's extremely lightweight for an embroidery machine. And it's not a huge, huge footprint. So it's a very portable type machine. And again, the 6x10 embroidery field on that is to me, is just such a good size. I think you're going to be able to embroider about any size that you would want on it. And man, I can't say enough about this machine, Kyle. And it comes with a really nice accessory packet too. Guys, if you want to see all the details about this machine, the things that come with it, just go right now to our website, SewingMachinesPlus.com. In the search bar up at the very top, just type in NQ1700E, and that'll bring that product page up. You can read all about it. There's so many accessories that would take me so long to go through that come in the box. So you're getting a really nice accessory pack that comes with this. And again, guys, today's special, hey, for 1 penny, you're going to be able to buy a $400 gift card that you can use right on our website. Hey, and if you're local in Southern California, guys, if you're down in San Diego and you're by our Mission Bay store, or if you're up in San Marcos area, by the San Marcos store, you can do the same thing. You can come in, you can get this machine at the store, $19.99. For 1 penny more, we're going to throw in that $400 gift card, and you can use it right in the store that day. So again, guys, you can buy it you can't use it for the machine, but you can use it for all your accessories. If you want to buy extra hoops, if you want to buy fabric, if you want to buy thread, all the different things you need to go with it, you'll be able to really stock up. And again, guys, this thing is a great, great embroidery machine. And I have used the 3600D quite a bit. And this is the embroidery version of that. It's exactly the 3600D and the new 3700. They have sewing and embroidery. This is exactly the embroidery side of that machine. So you're getting the embroidery only, all those special features, all the technology that Brother has built in this machine with the wireless. And Kyle, this is a great deal. It is an amazing deal today. So, yep, $400 gift card for a penny. So guys, again, it'll make your price $2,000 even. You'll get that $400 gift card, and you're going to get financing available for you. We have the 24-month financing. Get those payments just a little over $83 a month to get you the embroidery machine of your dreams. And I know Machaela is excited, and I'm sure we're probably going to sell her one of those. Don't you think, Kyle? So, and again, guys, if y'all didn't know who Machaela was, Machaela, we are so happy that she came. She was on the show last week, and we kind of basically talked a little bit about her background. She is a TV star, actor. She was on, Disney's channel. She was on, I think it was called Lab Rats. She was on the Nickelodeon channel. I think it was a show called iCarly that she was on. She has been in a lot of different TV shows. I forgot some of the names, but one of them, Betty White was in it. And what was Hot in Cleveland? What was the other one? The Criminal Minds. She was on a I think it was a Pepsi commercial. And one of them was with Buzz Aldrin, the second man to walk on the moon, astronaut. Which to me, I thought that was so awesome that she got to meet him and do all that. So we were so fortunate to have her, come in and kind of look at an embroidery machine. Wanted to learn how, and Deb's been teaching her. So they've started their lesson today, and it looked pretty easy for her. So we're hoping that Machaela will go ahead and get her machine. So anyway, guys, we hope that y'all enjoyed all that. And I think we're ready to give some stuff away, Kyle. Now, last week's show, we were giving some dress forms away. And we're decided we're going to let you pick the size of dress form you want. And so, Kyle, do you have that winner pulled up? This is what we're giving away today, or from last week's winner and from last week's show, Vinica Williams. So congratulations, Vinica. You just won a dress form, and what you'll need to do, Vinica, go to our website in the search bar, type in AVA dress forms. That's AVA dress forms, and it'll take you to the product page, and you can look and see which size you want. So just pick the size you want out. Let us know in an email to contest plural at SewingMachinesPlus.com, and let us know your shipping address and the size of the dress form you want. And as soon as we receive that information, we'll get it shipped right out to you. All right, so congratulations to her. All right, Kyle, so what we're gonna do next is we are gonna give away one of our bag bundles. And our bag bundles, now this is from our live audience today. We're gonna spin the wheel and get our winners here. So Kyle, are you ready to spin that wheel? All right, so spin it. Let's see who's gonna win today. Aaron Potts. So congratulations, Aaron. Aaron's watching today from YouTube. And so Aaron, again, to claim your bags, just send us an email to contest plural with an S on the end of contest at SewingMachinesPlus.com. Let us know your shipping address and we'll get those right out to you. Let's do another bag bundle, Kyle. So spin that wheel again. Jackie Cheek. Jackie is watching from YouTube, so congratulations, Jackie. Jackie, just send us an email to contest plural at SewingMachinesPlus.com and give us your shipping address. We'll get those out to you. All right, Kyle, next up, we're going to give one of our world famous sewing mats away. Now, I say this every week. If you don't have one of these already for your machine, you're doing your machine a disservice. I'm telling you. Guys, get on there right now on our website. Go open that search bar and type in sew mat and get you one of these sew mats. You need one of these. I can't tell you, can't stress it enough. If you want to, you're paying thousands and thousands of dollars for your sewing machine or embroidery machine. This is going to help protect those electronics from the vibrations the machine causes, and it's going to make it last longer. So why not would you put a little small investment to make that $1,000 machine last a lot longer? But guys, we have these, and we're going to give one of these away right now. We're going to let you pick your size. There's 3 sizes to choose from: medium, large, or extra large. And you see the 6 colors we have there. So Kyle, spin that wheel. All right, the wheel is spinning. Patty Cassidy Cole. So Patty, she is watching from Facebook today. So congratulations, Patty, on your win. So Patty, just send us an email to contestplural at SewingMachinesPlus.com and let us know the color, the size of sewing mat you want, and then most importantly, your shipping address. As soon as we get that information, we'll get that right out to you. All right, Kyle, let's spin that wheel. And again, we're going to give one more of these away. Susie Ray. So Susie Rain, isn't it? Is it Rain or Ray? Okay, Rain. All right, so Susie is watching today from YouTube, so congratulations, Susie. Hey, so Susie, send us an email to contestplural@SewingMachinesPlus.com. Let us know the size of mat you want, what color you want, and your shipping address. We'll get that right out to you. And again, if y'all want to see the sizes of the mats, you can go to our website. Up in the search bar, type in Sew Mats, and it'll give you the dimensions of each one of those sizes, so you will know if it make sure it fits your machine. All right, so Kyle, next week's show, what we're giving away, I guess, from this week's show, but we're going to announce the winner next week, is what we're doing, the iron. So this is the Alisso Pro Plus iron. And guys, if y'all have never seen one of these irons, these things are about $200, right? $199, $219. Okay, really nice iron. And if you've never been exposed to this thing is a quilter's dream iron, because what happens when you're using it and you release the handle, it has a leg on it that pops it up, and it pops up so that the sole plate does not touch your fabric and burn it. So you can just be ironing with it, let go of it, it pops up, it protects the fabric, and when you grab it again, those legs retract up and you go right back to ironing. So it's really a neat design, and the quilters absolutely love this thing. So again, we're going to give this away from this week's show, but we're going to announce the winners next week. So everybody who participated in today's show with your comments and questions, you'll still have a chance to win. And then even after the show is done, you can go back and watch the video and type in the comments on Facebook and YouTube, and that'll actually increase your chances. So that's what we're doing. So our final gift today that we're going to give away, we're going to give away a $100 gift card on the show today. One of the live people that are watching right now. So Kyle, there's a $100 gift card. If they're local in Southern California, they can use it in one of the retail stores in our San Marcos or our San Diego store. If you're across the nation, we're going to email you a code, and you'll be able to use it on our website. So Kyle, spin that wheel and let's see who wins this $100 gift card. And while we're watching that, I just want to make sure that everybody out there, if you were part of the thimble therapy and you bought one of those Juki machines, or you bought it on last week's show, who's that? Happy Bitter. I like that. So Happy Bitter, you are our winner of the $100 gift card. She's watching from YouTube, or he's watching from YouTube. So send us an email and let us know, hey, that you're the Happy Bitter, and give us your real name, and then we'll email you back the code for that gift card. And so congratulations on that. But I wanted to tell you, if y'all bought one of the Juki TL18s on last week's show, or if you bought one at the thimble therapy event, just want to let you know those are shipping out today. The machines are shipping. So you should be getting a tracking number today and tomorrow while they're shipping them out. We bought 75 machines and we had a great price on them. We sold all 75. And so we're getting all those shipped out for you. And so it'll probably be either today or tomorrow you'll get that tracking number. So be looking for that. But guys, again, thank you again to Machaela for coming on the show today, and Deb for being on the show. And I want to thank each one of y'all for coming and stopping by and spending your Thursday with us. Hey, well, I hope you had a great time. And again, we do the show every Thursday. We'll be back at next Thursday, same time. It'll be on the 10 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Central. And we'll be back again. And Kyle, do we know what we're doing on next week's show yet? All right, so next week, guys, I won't be on the show. Kyle won't be here, but Roger and Candace are going to be on the show, so y'all can tune in next week on the show. And you never know about me. I may even report live to you from Vegas, but Candace is going to be on the show next week, running the show, and she's going to be demonstrating some sergers. We've got a Celebrate serger by Baby Lock. We also have the Accolade serger, two great sergers. They're both air threaders. We're going to have some specials on those, and it's National Serger Month, so she's going to be highlighting those. So y'all make sure you tune in and support Candace. And again, guys, thank y'all so much for coming in today. And I won't see you next week, but I'll see you that week after, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your week.